John Wick is the Baba Yaga, the most highly trained, most skilled, deadliest hitman you could ever imagine, able to take down whole swarms of enemies like a one-man army. But today, well, he's not going to be going up against other assassins or guns for hire. No, he's taking on the ultimate apex predator, the most dangerous creature in the universe, a Xenomorph hive. Can John Wick make it out alive? Can he stop a Xenomorph invasion? Let's get into it. John Wick. He's the ultimate hitman, just a legendary guy down in the underworld. And even though he managed to get out of the life once, did it for love, was eventually dragged back in when some little Russian prick stole his car and killed his dog. And from there, well, let's just say things kinda got out of hand. But still, John could handle it. And that speaks to really how good he is in a fight. John's strong enough to go up against almost anyone, and has legitimately sent people flying backwards with his punches and kicks. He's also definitely no stranger to fighting against bigger, stronger guys. He even fought against a world-class sumo wrestler, or a guy at the very least who was a promising up-and-comer. And then when he fought against 7'4" Boban Marjanovic, well, John just beat him to death with a book. Definitely one of the more humiliating ways John's killed someone. I don't know which one's worse, getting taken out with a pencil or a library book. I mean, both are bad, both are real bad. What's even worse though is that John just casually puts it back after he's done. Like, well, don't need this anymore, I guess I better check it back in. So bottom line, John's strong. He's also really tough. His suit is actually bulletproof, meaning he's able to take all sorts of shots and keep on going. He's taken some pretty big falls and tumbles before. Punches and kicks don't seem to have any effect on him. He's like the Terminator, just picks himself up and keeps on going and going and going. You can even create a whole category here just about all the car crashes that John has been in. Like, you shouldn't be able to get hit by a car and walk it off that easily. You really shouldn't. But that's just the world that we live in here. John Wick is immune to car crashes. Also, I guess immune to being thrown off buildings. But don't worry, the metal railings slowed him down. What? Are we sure that John is even human? To top it all off, John isn't just borderline superhuman. He's also gotta be one of the best fighters I've ever seen. He's more of a grappler than anything else, but works in stuff like judo, Krav Maga, and jiu-jitsu to take down pretty much everyone he's come across. Seriously, it feels like almost every single assassin out there has taken their shot at John over the course of these 4 movies. They've all failed. His go-to move is just to flip people around and get them on the ground and then proceed to shoot them in the head. Which, I mean, hey, simple enough. It works, why change it? Keep it simple. And if John doesn't have any guns handy, well, he can kill a guy with pretty much anything else, so not really that big of a deal. And plus, John always has guns handy, so what are we even talking about? He's insanely accurate, is just constantly hitting headshots like it's nothing. He can take out guys in an instant. If John is coming at you with a gun, you're basically already dead. Not even bulletproof armor can keep you safe. Seriously, these guys are trained fighters wearing the best armor that money can buy, top grade stuff, legitimately bulletproof stuff, and John still just plowed through them with guns. The man is the best there is. He's a living legend. Put it simply, he's the Baba Yaga. The most dangerous living thing in the universe, the Xenomorph is the ultimate apex predator, a parasite that's hell-bent on carving a path of destruction throughout the galaxy. And you're gonna wish this thing kills you with its teeth and claws and tail. It's better than being forced to help create one of its young. Now, there are a lot of different variations of Xenomorphs out there in the cosmos. For this video here, we're just going to be focusing on the drone aliens, which is the most common form. Xenomorphs are incredibly strong and powerful. They're able to easily one-shot people with their attacks, even armored soldiers with futuristic tech. And they definitely seem to have a thing for ripping people in half or tearing off limbs. And that's just scratching the surface. They're able to easily tear through metal like it's nothing, even shaking buildings or plowing through armored doors and walls. They're also stupid fast. They're incredibly agile. They're regularly able to leap around and surprise prey with just how fast they're able to move. And it doesn't just stop there. Some xenomorphs have legit been seen dodging bullets. They're straight up bullet timing. I told you they were fast. And really, they don't even need to be able to dodge bullets because they're more than tough enough to take them. It appears they can feel bullets with enough shots. They're going down, but by the time you're penetrating their armor, well, the xenomorph has already got its hands on you. So really, what's the point? They're able to quickly recover from being hit with pulse rifles, can take automatic gunfire and shotguns like it's nothing. They're even able to keep on attacking through explosive ammo. And it doesn't just stop there either. They're able to shrug off most explosions they find themselves in, and blunt force attacks do basically nothing. And it's not just that these aliens are incredibly durable, but man, they're just incredibly resilient too. Absolutely nothing is going to stop them from trying to kill you. Their body can be broken and useless, limbs missing and all shot up and everything. The xenomorph still is going to continue charging and continue trying to put down its prey. And it has a ton of different ways that it can kill its prey too. Teeth, claws, tails, all of it are incredibly deadly and dangerous. They're able to absolutely gut people and slash right through their bodies. Their tails can pierce right through soldiers with heavy armor. They're actually easily strong enough to just throw people around with their tails too. And their mouth is exceptionally deadly. With their secondary hinged jaws, well, they can basically punch right through people with their mouth, breaking bones, absolutely ripping them to pieces. It's brutal to watch. Then of course there's the infamous acid blood. It can cut through anything, from flesh and bone to metal. And the xenomorph actually knows how to use it in a fight and use it to its advantage. It also allows the alien to claim a lot of kills from the grave. Because even if the xenomorph is killed, well, that means its blood is usually splattered all over the place, and it's currently eating away at whatever managed to kill it. So who's coming out on top here? Could Wick take down these xenomorphs? Well, I guess the first question is, can John Wick take down just one xenomorph? And yeah, I'd say he can, but I'd also say it would actually be really hard for him here. I mean, xenomorphs are notoriously bulletproof. They're able to take automatic gunfire and still keep on charging at you. Shotgun blast slow them down a little bit, but don't actually stop them. It's actually hard to even say that headshots are super effective against them, because they can just keep on fighting after being shot in the head. Of course, this is also a little bit inconsistent, because there are also plenty of instances where bullets are able to take down xenomorphs and gunfire just lights them up. A lot of soldiers have been able to kill xenomorphs before, and those soldiers are a whole lot less skilled than John Wick, because pretty much everyone is a whole lot less skilled than John Wick. So could he kill one xenomorph? Yeah, I'd say he can. He's a lightning fast shot, extremely accurate, and has a history of dealing with completely bulletproof opponents in the past. Of course, Wick can't let this get into a close combat fight, because he'll get torn apart before he can actually put the alien down, but I think he has the skill and ability to do it and put the alien down before that happens. But a xenomorph hive? Well, that's a different story. I mean, even excluding the queen, while a hive can hold up to a few hundred different drones or warriors. Now, some are smaller, But still, even if it's just a few dozen, those numbers are absolutely insane for just one person to try and take on. And I really don't think Wick is going to be able to do it, even with the best guns possible, the highest, most futuristic tech that John can get his hands on. Well, they kinda just equate to the explosive firearms that he was using in Chapter 4. So we know that John is skilled with those types of guns, but the average Xenomorph can take shots like that to the head and keep on fighting. And while John is skilled enough to eventually put just one down, what happens when he gets swarmed? It's really just a numbers game here. Sure, John Wick has regularly been able to take on insane numbers and whole armies by himself, but it's a totally different story when you have bulletproof aliens who can rip you limb from limb, just running at you with no sense of self-preservation. On top of that, every hit you land, well, the Xenomorphs are squirting acid blood all over the place and getting that all over Wick. Is it possible that John Wick could do it? I mean, sure, Ripley was able to make it out of a hive. You give John Wick the right weapons and equipment, and I think he can pull it off. He really is just that good. Am I betting on it though? No way. Wick is still human, to some degree at least. And I don't think just one guy is enough to take down a Xenomorph hive. But it could be closer than you think. But what do y'all think? Sound off in the comments down below. I know you're gonna have thoughts and feelings on this one for sure. If you stuck around this long and made it to the end of the video, that's amazing. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting us. And if you want to go subscribe, well, go subscribe. You're going to see more videos like this one every single week. I'll see y'all then. I'll see y'all next time.